Georgetown Tower, Cirrus November 713, Mike Papa, holding short, runway 18.
Cirrus 713, Mike Papa, Georgetown Tower, turn left heading 100, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Left heading 100, clear for takeoff, runway 18, 713, Mike Papa. So we put our heading bug on 100?
Yes.
Georgetown Tower, Skylane 90005 Romeo, 10 miles west for landing.
Turkey 1 Papa Alpha, make right, close traffic.
Right, close traffic, 1 Papa Alpha.
Skylane 90005 Romeo, Georgetown Tower, squawk 0615.
0615, 05 Romeo.
Georgetown Tower, Caravan 728, Mike Victor, harder short at Alpha, ready to take off.
Caravan 728, Mike Victor, Georgetown Tower, fire on heading, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 18, clear for takeoff, 728, Mike Victor.
Skylane 05 Romeo, turn 10 degrees left and enter right base, runway 18.
10 degrees left for right base, 18.
Taxiway.
She's having trouble getting up, isn't she?
Yeah.
That's the altitude's a real son of a gun.
600.
Caps available.
Alright, excellent. Turn to our heading. Oh, you overshot your heading there a second.
Oh.
That's
Number 3, Mike
that's,
Papa, contact Austin departure.
Contacting Austin departure, 713, Mike Papa.
It's okay, let the autopilot. Well, alright.
Yeah, 1 Papa Alpha, can we get a full stop on this one?
Alright, 1 Papa.
Alright, better. And whenever you call Austin, tell him what altitude you're at, what altitude you're climbing to, and your current heading.
Okay.
Jet Ed 62, contact Houston Center 134.2, good day.
34-2, Edge 62, good day.
Crap. Austin departure, Cirrus number 713, Mike Papa, heading 10 at 1,900, climbing to 8,000.
713 Mike Papa, Austin departure. Radar contact, clear direct dart, maintain 7,000.
Clear direct to dart, maintain 7,000. 713 Mike Papa.
Alright, cool. They give us two instructions there. Let's go ahead and set out altitude up to 7,000. That way it doesn't level up
5318 Victor, contact Houston Center 134.2, good day.
34.2, Victor, you have a good day.
And let's go to our flight plan. Let's find dart and let's fly directly to there.
Oops. And hit enter.
And hit direct. And then enter twice. Alright, so our GPS course has been updated. Let's push the navigation button. And now we're going off to dart. Also, I'll hang on to these just so it doesn't darken up our display.
Jumping Citrus Airport 14,500.
Also, freaking bird, yeah. Also, on that initial call, you said going to 8,000. You weren't technically going to 8,000 yet because they gave you an initial altitude of 3,000.
Oh, yeah.
You would have said 1,900 climbing to 3,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is kind of new to me doing the whole IFR thing.
Oh yeah, no problem. This is going to be the first couple days. Don't you worry about it. It takes a while. Here, put on your bows.
Okay. Goggles are on.
Now you're in a true IFR flight. You can't see anything and you got to be talking to Austin throughout.
A little nervous.
Oh, don't be. It's super easy. And if it gets a little overwhelming, I'll jump in.
Okay.
But so far you've been doing well. You've been managing to handle it. Let's do our climbing list on our way up.
Okay.
Austin approach, Mooney 334, Foxtrot Lima, about 14 to 15 miles southwest of Austin International. Doing survey work. We'll be mostly west of our position, or 7,000, or mostly east of our position. West. We're at 2,400, looking for a flight following.
I'm sorry, that was 4 Foster Lima that was calling. You just got the San Antonio ship Joe here.
This is 334 Foxtrot Lima. Yeah.
4 Foster Lima, what was your type aircraft?
Mooney M20.
Give it a bit more right rudder.
Mooney 4 Foster Lima, squawk 0224.
0224, 4 Lima. We'll be turning northbound here in a second.
And you'll be noticing...
83 Victor, you're headed to San Marcos, correct? You're turning northbound?
And since we have all this in our flight plan, it'll automatically go from DART.
Cessna 8883 Victor, are you turning northbound towards San Marcos?
Yeah, we were just staying a little bit clear of Penfield.
83 Victor, no problem. I just wanted to double check. I figured you were going a little west for that. Just wanted to make sure. And you got plenty of room from him now, and I'll make sure he doesn't descend on that side of the airport.
All right, thanks, 83 Victor.
And departure Vision Jet November 908 Golf Foxtrot out of 1500 for 4,000.
Vision Jet 908 Golf Foxtrot, Austin departure, radar contact, turn right heading 260, climb and maintain 12000.
Right heading 260, climb maintain 12000, 8 Golf Foxtrot.
4 Foxtrot Lima, radar contact, 10 miles north of San Marcos, right at 2200. 1 Foxtrot, roger that. I'm going to have traffic on the over about 3 miles west of the airport, northbound. You can just keep your descent to the east or over the airport. Mike Papa, contact Gray approach 134.35 today.
Contacting Gray approach 134.35, 713 Mike Papa.
Radar service terminate, frequency change approved, good day.
Alright, good. All we gotta tell them is 713 Mike Papa, 4,800, climbing 7,000.
Gray approach, Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa with you at 4,800, climbing to 7,000.
Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa, Gray approach. Good afternoon, ground altimeter is 29902.
29902, 713 Mike Papa.
November 80737, contact Austin approach on 127.22. You have a good day.
Set it down there as well.
Roger, 27.22. Good day.
Okay. Two, 385. bad we didn't have rudder trim.
Yeah. Well, we could always step up to, oh, never mind. We can't even step up to 22. It's out of service. Looks like we'll be reaching altitude just before Reta. Or maybe just past it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Can't make up its mind.
Heck.
2072 Sierra, great approach, radio check.
I can go ahead and pull up this procedure because we know we're going to ask for it, right?
2072 Sierra,
pull
great
it up,
approach,
take
how do
a
you hear
good
me?
look at it.
November 72, Christian 2072 Sierra, great approach, upon received, if you hear me, ident.
Career approach, hello, ExecJet 507, 10,000, direct blue.
904 Charlie Papa, great approach, ident.
So I see it, but I'm not
Jet
going to...
507, great approach, you were blocked, is that you checking in?
That's
I'm not going to brief it until we load it, right? To make sure everything's set
Jet
correctly.
507, gray altimeter is 2992.
Exactly. That way you don't have to go through trouble of
2992,
getting the wrong approach.
904 Charlie
having to
Papa, great
rebrief
approach,
it.
radar contact 2 miles south of Skylark Field, gray altimeter is 2992, report established in the hold. Bravo 4177, gray is your 10 to 11 o'clock and 17 miles, report to airport site.
Take off your goggles for a second.
Okay.
Cool. Enjoy some actual.
November 2072 Sierra, gray approach.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Skyline 2072 Sierra, gray approach. Radar services are terminated. Will enable squawk VFR frequency change approach.
Yeah, I guess you've been flying in the afternoons, which is when the clouds start clearing up.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten a whole lot of cloud time.
Oh, 4177, you're clear for the visual approach from only 15 at gray. Contact retaliate. Have a good day. Jet 507, you heading straight to the Centex Vortex or straight to Braun intersection for the Braun 3 around?
We're Bluey and then Braun 3 for ExecJet 507.
Roger.
We can go where you'd like though.
That works for me unless you'd like something different.
That works. Thanks. Great approach, 91 Bravo, 2 minutes to drop.
91 Bravo, report drop is away.
91 Bravo.
Central aircraft going to have pair drop activity out of 11,000 in the vicinity of the Salado Airport in approximately 2 minutes. Approximately 2 minutes to pair drops over Salado out of 11,000.
That's why they routed us out.
That is exactly right.
Yeah, I'd rather not be near them. Don't want to kill anyone. I wonder how they're able to drop. Those clouds look too low. They're at 11,000.
Yeah, apparently they don't need a lot of room. They just need a straight shot from the airplane down to the ground.
Wow.
But you're absolutely right. That's very observant of you. So every single time, almost every single time you file IFR out of Georgetown and you're going northeast, you're going to get this DART detour.
Okay, cool. I like it. Gets me not having to worry about that.
Yeah, don't even have to think about it. But it would suck a lot to pop out of a cloud and see some guy at his parachute straight off your nose. And it looks like we're getting the weather.
185 Zulu, 1707, visibility 10, clouds at 4,000, temperature 34, dew point 23, altimeter 29903. Visual approaching you, landing and departing runway 19er. Simultaneous approaches being conducted to converging runways. Advise on initial contact, you of Yankee. Look at your information, Yankee, 185 Zulu, 1707, visibility 10, clouds at 4,000, temperature 34, dew point 23, altimeter 29903.
There's 3 Mike Papa, you're going to be making approaches at Waco and then coming back for an approach at Temple.
Affirmative, 3 Mike Papa.
Roger. CJ 507, contact Austin, approach 127.22. You have a good day.
2722.
I guess he was taking a look at our route. I was wondering where we were coming back.
Visibility 10,
Bravo, jumpers away.
clouds at 4,000.
Bravo, put all jumpers below
34,
5,000.
dew point 23, altimeter 29903. Visual approaching you, landing and departing runway 19er. Simultaneous approaches being conducted to converging runways. Advise on initial contact, you of Yankee.
Never got the winds.
The winds were 170 at 7.
Look at your information, Yankee, 185 Zulu, 1707.
Okay, yep.
Alright, great. So we have weather information, Yankee. So when they hand us off to Waco Approach, we'll tell us something along the lines of Waco Approach, Cirrus N713 Mike Papa at 7,000. We have Yankee, and we would like the ILS 19, low approach, and then direct temple. So you always want to tell them what approach you want, what you're going to do on the approach, and what you're going to do after the approach.
So we're not going to touch and go?
Excuse me, yeah, touch and go. Let's say, ILS 19, touch and go, and then direct temple.
Okay.
And since we have some time,
and we tell Waco approach that, right?
we're going to tell Waco approach, yeah. And if you look at the approach
Gray
grid,
approach, stationary 20.
they're always going to have an approach frequency,
Stationary 209 Charlie Sierra, Gray
or
approach.
a center frequency, and this is Waco approach.
2992.
That's the people you requested from.
29902,
Now, if you're coming in from a different angle and they give you a different frequency, but it's still Waco
Yeah,
approach,
904
you can still request the approach.
Charlie Papa, Gray approach. Roger, expect further clearance at 1930, time now 1912.
It's just that Gray can't do anything in Waco's airspace.
Okay.
There are some exceptions to that. For example, you know how when you're coming back to Austin from the north and you're on with Waco, there's a very small segment where you actually speak to Austin.
Yep.
901 Bravo, radar service is terminated. Report departure under speaking code. Frequency change first.
That gives you a very limited window to request the approach. So sometimes Gray will try to help you out and send you to the first fix on your approach. So you might see us request some stuff from Gray, even though it's for Georgetown.
Golden Eagle 421 Victor Golf, contact Austin approach on 119.0. You have a good day.
And since we're pretty sure we're using 19, I think you can start your briefing now.
Okay. I'm going to do the ILS on 19. We've already picked up the weather.
There's 3 Mike Papa, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, 713 Mike Papa.
Good.
So we're going to
904 Charlie Papa, I'm sorry I was on a landline, say again.
going to head, well, we're heading direct to
4 Charlie Papa, Roger. So you want direct to Taylor or direct to a 6 to start that?
Yeah, so we're going direct to the airport right now. Now something you'll notice about the, what's it
4
called?
Charlie Papa, that's approved.
The ILSs is that they don't have a bunch of places to start.
Cirrus N713 Mike Papa, contact Waco approach 126.12. You have a good day.
contacting Waco approach 126.12, 713 Mike Papa. Oops.
Go to the homepage. Alright, and now you can type it in. I'd recommend you do it on radio 1. just because that's what we're already using. Alright, so we're on with Waco now.
Yep.
So let's go ahead
departure, 501
and tell them what we want.
1,300.
We want the ILS 17, oh, excuse me,
501
19,
Uniform Waco,
touch and
departure
go,
radar
and then
contact,
direct
maintain
tempo.
VFR.
Maintain VFR 501 uniform.
Did I tell him what altitude I'm at?
You also want to tell, yeah, you want to check in with your altitude and then tell them your request.
Waco approach, Cirrus November 713, Mike Papa with you at 6,100, down to 5,000. We're inbound for an ILS on 19, touch and go, then direct to Temple.
November 713, Mike Papa, Waco approach, Roger, Waco altimeter 29 or 9 or 2. You can expect vectors to final for the ILS runway 19er shortly after completion of your option fly runway heading. Climb, maintain 3,000, return this frequency.
I got this one.
Alright.
Altimeter 2992, we're expecting vectors, and then after the approach runway heading with 3,000 foot altitude, 713 Mike Papa.
Number 3, Mike Papa, read back correct. Advise me have information Yankee at Waco Regional.
We have Yankee, 3 Mike Papa.
Roger.
Great.
Alright, so now we activate it.
So she told us to expect it, so we just load it, but we do want to load it. So let's go to procedure, and let's select the approach. There's the ILS 19. We're getting vectors. One to the right with the small knob. And let's type in our ILS minimums. So 705. And let's load it. Pull back on the power, bring it back so we can get a speed of about 120, 130. Right, so now we have it on the flight plan, just waiting for us to do it. When we're going to activate it is when she starts vectoring us. So when she starts giving us headings, we'll go to procedure and we'll say vectors to final, because that's when we're starting to get vector to the final.
Right.
Alright. I'll hand out the briefing just to get it out of the way. So we're doing the ILS 19. It's effective since the 19th of January. We have weather on radio 2 already. We are already on with Waco approach. Let's go ahead and put Waco Tower on the standby just because that's most likely going to be our next frequency. 119.3 it is. Alright, great. The frequency for the ILS is going to be 109.7. We can see 109.7 here. It's already identified.
November 1 Echo Kilo, descend and maintain 2,100.
2,100, 1 Echo Kilo.
Alright. We're going to be getting vectors to here. Final approach fix is coffee at 2100. When we start intercepting the glide path, meaning it starts coming down, we're going to configure for landing. We'll cross and we'll go down to our minimums of 705. If we do not have the runway, the missed instructions they gave us was runway heading and 3,000. Do you have that written down?
Yes, I do.
Alright, perfect. So we'll keep that in mind as we go. And now that we leveled off, reintroduce a little bit more power, keeping it around 65 so we're not going too fast now that we started the approach.
November 3 Mike Papa, fly heading 360.
Alright, repeat 360.
360, 713, Mike Papa.
Great, so let's grab our heading bug, and let's get it to 360. And let's put it on heading mode. Good. And turn 1 more degree to the right. I think you have it at 359. There it goes. Now she has given us our... Ooh, yeah, let's swap tanks.
Alright, so we should go ahead and do the descent checklist, right?
Yes, but before we do that, let's go ahead and go procedure and activate vectors to final, just so we have that ready. Now you'll notice it has swapped itself to the ILS mode. Now we have a green arrow, and it is now focusing on the final. So that's what we want. Now let's do our descent checklist.
Okay.
November 1 Echo Kilo, 4 miles from the final approach fix, turn right heading 160, maintain 2,100 until established on the final approach course cleared on number 19 approach.
When we do vectors, when do we do our before landing?
When you intercept the final course.
When you intercept, okay.
Yeah, so they're going to put us in some
November
point...
3 Mike Papa, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 713 Mike Papa.
Right, so she's going to drop us off somewhere before the final approach fix, before coffee. And once we get in with that pink line there, that's when we do the before landing.
So she won't bring us past coffee, she brings us in before coffee?
Before facing the airport. So
November 1 Echo Kilo, contact tower 119.3.
Somewhere up here.
19.3.
Okay,
So we're going to be here before coffee, then we'll cross coffee, and then down to the runway.
Alright, cool. So it gives you time to set up.
Exactly, exactly. Usually about 6 or 7 miles before the final approach fix, somewhere around there. Alright. And one last thing I needed to see was the notes. DME is required. We have a GPS, so we have suitable DME and pilot control lighting on tower frequency. This approach, we've already gone through it. Good.
Should I put these back on now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please. Looks like the clouds aren't going very low today. I'm telling you, Patrick, we should have been flying during that hurricane. 400-foot ceilings, 68 knots.
The winds?
Yeah, I was looking at the METARs that day. It was like 68 knots at the surface.
That's deadly.
It's definitely above my personal record.
Yeah, what's your record?
35.
That's crazy.
I know, yeah. A cold front caught us, and then wind shear came to Georgetown. I think it was like 25 gusting 35.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully that was right down the runway.
Yeah, pretty much. I was with the owner of this airplane too. I was in this airplane with the owner, so it felt like the stakes were pretty high. Because if I messed it up, I mean, that's his plane.
Yeah. So there's a group of guys that co-own these, right?
Yeah, well now only 2, yeah. A pair of guys.
Wow. They must have some money if they own, what, 3? They own more than 3, right? They own some in Houston, right?
They own the 320s here, they own the 22 here, and they own 1 plane in Houston, last I heard. I think they were talking about getting another one in Houston, but I don't know if they have or haven't yet. You were quick to pick up on that descent checklist. You've been watching the IFOM stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I've been studying too, so I've been doing a lot between lessons.
Good.
I plan on probably within a couple weeks after I go on my vacation, and so within the next month I want to do the written, get it out of the way.
Good, good. You're staying on it.
And I wanted to be ahead of the game today. I didn't want to feel like I was behind the curve. And I didn't really feel that way too much last time, just that one time when the fix came right up on us quicker than I expected. Yeah. And then I messed up the one by waiting too long.
That's also something you probably found in your studies is the main difference, or at least not the main difference, but one of the big differences between doing a non-precision or precision approach is that whenever you're doing a non-precision, like the VORs we did the other day, we were waiting 2 miles from the final approach fix to configure, right? And this one, we're going to have a vertical guidance here, a glide slope. When the glide slope starts moving, that's when we're going to configure. And it happens to typically be about 2 miles away, but it's just a different definition, you know?
Okay.
Alright, let's fly this one with the autopilot, and then the tempo one, we'll do it by hand.
Okay.
Because it has that annoying NOTAM anyway that causes us at a certain altitude to lose autopilot.
And now we're supposed to stay within plus or minus 10 as well. Trying.
It's alright, it's a bumpy day, it's going to be hard.
November 3 Mike Papa, turn right heading 010.
Right heading 010, 713 Mike Papa.
November 3 Mike Papa, when you come back out and you're looking to go to Temple Airport, did you want to go Temple going direct to the airport, or you're looking for something else?
713 Mike Papa, we're going to want vectors for their ILS 15.
November 3 Mike Papa, roger.
Cool. Yeah, the leg from here to Temple is a lot shorter. Yeah. So whenever we cruise out on the way to Temple, let's do it at 55% and expect vectors relatively quick.
Okay.
I'm going to grab some water.
November 3 Mike Papa, descend and maintain 2,100.
Descend and maintain 2,100, 713 Mike Papa. So she sets us right up for the exact altitude for Kofi or whatever it is, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what usually happens. Sometimes they'll bring you higher, meaning that once you get established, then you can descend afterwards. Because you'll hear a call before we get on the ILS that says maintain X altitude until established. And then after you're established, you can go down to whatever altitude's on your plane.
Right.
In fact, that's a great thing to bring up because Gray has a tendency of bringing us in really high. I guess they have some uneven terrain out there or something. So we're probably going to come in high on the Temple approach, and we're going to have to descend before the final approach fix.
Do you always try to descend at the 120 as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. After you started the approach, you want to descend, climb, hold altitude, whatever you're doing, 120.
Yep. Is that for all the Cirrus aircraft, the SR-20 and 22?
It actually is, yeah.
Okay.
The only difference is that instead of going 30% power in the 22, you'd be going like 15% power.
Wow. Yeah, one day I want to fly that 22 that you guys have.
Oh, I'd love it if it was back up. Now,
Is it out right now?
Yeah, the crankshaft was wiggling in place. So, it's going to be out for a while until we figured out something to replace the whole crankshaft or to replace the engine.
I hope those guys end up buying a 22T. That'd be nice.
I would like that too, however...
November 3 Mike Papa, turn right heading 100.
Right heading 100, 713 Mike Papa. So this is our intercept vector, right?
Yep, and it's 100.
What?
Yeah. You had 105. It's right here, 100.
Oh.
I want to look at over there to make sure it's the exact number.
Okay.
Alright, so the next call is going to be fairly long because she's setting you up here. She's going to say, turn right heading, whatever, hold 2,100 until established clear for the ILS 19 approach. All you got to do is pick out the heading, pick out the altitude, pick out the clearance, and repeat those three things. Just heading, altitude, clearance.
Heading, altitude, clearance.
Yep.
Back.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's pretty good.
November 3 Mike Papa, 4 miles from the final approach fix, turn right heading 160, maintain 2,100 until established on the localizer cleared ILS runway 19 approach.
Turn right heading 160, keep 2,100 until established on the ILS approach, 713 Mike Papa.
Alright, 160. Alright, and now that we've been cleared, let's push that approach button.
Okay.
The autopilot has captured the localizer, it's going to start evening out with it. Oh. Alright, let's do our before landing checklist. Yep.
November 3 Mike Papa, contact tower 119.3.
Contacting tower 119.3, 713 Mike Papa.
Let's swap over to tower. Tower already knows what we're doing, so all we have to tell them is Waco Tower 713 Mike Papa, inbound on the ILS 19.
Full short runway 19, 567 uniform.
So just say we're with them.
Just inbound on the ILS 19.
Waco Tower, November 713 Mike Papa, inbound on the ILS for 19.
0713 Mike Papa, Waco Tower, wind 190 at 6, runway 19, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 713 Mike Papa.
Clear for the option, 713 Mike Papa, runway 19. You didn't push the button all the way?
Oh, I didn't.
I didn't hear your transmit. Alright, great. So you see how that glide slope's moving down now?
Yep.
Alright, so now it's time to, fuel pump on, make sure rich. And since we have the glide slope, we're going to pull back our power to 50%. And we're under 150. Let's do our 50%.
Signum 67 uniform, wind 170 at 9, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Alright, great. So the autopilot is going to capture it once we level off. Bring up a little bit more power, bring it to 50.
Yep.
Alright, now our vertical guidance is going to rely on that glide path, so we actually don't need the heading bug or the altitude bug anymore. So I'll tell you what, let's set it to 3,000 because that's going to be our missed altitude.
Okay.
Ah, there it is. It captured the glide slope. Pull your power back to 25%. That should get you 100 knots on glide slope. And Patrick, how low can you go on this approach?
Signum 502 uniform,
705.
looking for more short approach.
Alright.
So like 710.
Alright.
Yeah, can we do one more 502 uniform?
Signum 02 uniform, extend up when I'll call your crosswind.
You got the crosswind 502 uniform.
Signal 567, uniform, contact departure.
Departure 567 uniform.
Signal 02, uniform, turn crosswind.
Crosswind, 502 uniform.
Are you taking me down to 7?
I'm taking you down close to 7.
Alright.
Here's some very low clouds, Pat. Alright, take out the foggles.
Okay. Runway in sight.
Runway's in sight, you can disconnect the autopilot and introduce your second notch of flaps. Try to maintain glide path all the way down to your minimums.
Okay.
Minimums.
There's our minimums. Look outside, purely visual approach.
Signal 02, uniform, runway 19 clear for the option.
19 clear for the option, 502 uniform.
Is that okay?
That was good.
Okay.
That was good. Bring the flaps up.
Yep. This I mean, this runway is so big, but I hate that sink so low.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true actually. Maybe I jumped the gun on that.
Yeah, we're scud running
get it up
those
to 96.
What's that?
Get it up to 96 knots. That's going to give us a VY so we can climb up a little higher.
Okay.
Go quicker. Alright, push in on your heading bug. And that's runway heading. So put it on heading mode and let's hit the autopilot.
819 JP. Hello, Waco. That's 1900.
Cirrus 3, Mike Papa, contact departure.
Contacting departure, 713 Mike Papa.
600.
Alright, great.
November 819er, Juliet Bravo.
Departure is the last frequency we had, so let's swap back. And we're going to tell her the altitude we're at, the altitude we're going to, and
3000.
Yep, and runway heading.
Waco departure, Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa with you at 1200 up to 3000, headed direct to Temple.
Runway heading. Oh, never mind.
Cirrus Mike Papa, Waco departure radar contact. Climb maintain 4000, understand you're looking for ILS into Temple.
Yeah, climb and maintain 4000 and we're looking for the ILS.
That's fine. Alright, let's go.
Cirrus Mike Papa, fly heading 230 vectors for the ILS into Temple.
230 vectors into the ILS for Temple, 713 Mike Papa.
Alright, great. And we're going to have to work quick. So, let's go to procedure. Let's scroll down to select approach. Push clear to get out of the menu. Let's go up and change the airport to KTPL. And enter. ILS 15 is exactly what we want. Vectors is what we're getting. And let's see what the minimums are going to be for the ILS. Alright, let's scroll down and look at the minimums. What are the ILS?
882s the minimums.
Great, let's go ahead and type those in. And since we already started getting vectors, let's activate it. Great, so now it's loaded. And since we're still going there, let's get the weather as well for Temple. It's on your frequency strip all the way to the top left.
QoS 134. Oops.
Scroll to the right, push cancel. We definitely don't want to lose logger. Go to the home page. Alright, cool. Yep, you can tap on that, and we can type in.
Look at departure, Techno 5 with the uniform. We are 1,200, climbing for 3,000.
Remarks. Density altitude 3,100.
Seriously, on Papa, contact Air Approach 134.35. Let me know your request.
13435, 713 my Papa.
Okay.
Techno 502 uniform, wake departure, radar contact, and I was offline quoting when you said your request. Can you say it again?
Roll over, and I'll handle this one.
Okay.
Air Approach, Cirrus 713 my Papa, 3,200, climbing 4,000, heading 230. We left the ILS runway 15 at Temple with the bullish mist.
Cirrus 713 Mike Papa, great approach. Roger, expect vectors for the ILS runway 15 at Temple.
We'll expect vector 713 my Papa.
Alright, let's finish up the weather.
Okay. Automated weather observation 1942 Zulu. Wind variable at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition broken 6,000. Temperature 34 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius. Altimeter 2993. Remarks. Density altitude 3,100. Drawn Miller Municipal Airport.
You got it?
Automated weather observation.
There's no information.
1942.
On tower.
Alright, I got it.
713 my Papa, we have weather and notice at Temple.
713 Mike Papa, Roger, thank you.
Alright, cool. And we also want
That is the 72 Alpha, great approach. If you'd like, you can proceed direct to your destination. 72 Alpha, you also have positive discretion to descend and maintain 6,000. Skylane 735 Bravo Zulu, contact Houston approach on 134.3, 34.3. Have a good day.
Okay.
Alright, good.
Should I go ahead and set the altimeter or wait till the descent checklist?
Oh, you can set it now. We're close enough to Temple. We were actually pretty efficient about that. We got the weather, we got the approach in, we got it loaded up. Let's finish up with a nice briefing.
Okay. So we're going to Temple, the ILS runway. I guess I loaded the wrong one. 15, is that right?
It is 15. They changed. So here's the weird thing. They changed the runway name to 16, but they haven't changed the approach name yet. So the approach is still 15.
Okay. We've got our frequency set. Let's check. Our localizer is 111.5. That's correct. Our final approach course is 160. Our final approach fix is auger at. I think it's auger, yeah. It says 1682, but down here it says 1800.
Ah, so here's the thing. So you see how the glide slope actually intercepts a little bit earlier than the final approach fix?
Yeah.
So sometimes your glide slope intercept and your final approach fix aren't going to be the same thing. So this lets you know, hold 1800 until you intercept, and if you follow the glide slope down at auger, you'll be at 1682.
Okay, right.
So, and that's normal, that's fine. The glide slope is our priority in these ILSs.
Okay. If we get down to our missed approach altitude of 800 and I'm going to say 890, if I don't see the runway, I'm going to climb to 3,600 on a heading of 160, and I'm going to go outbound to the VOR ACT, radial 181,
right,
to Conra.
Cirrus 713, my Papa, great approach, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, 713, Mike Papa.
Cessna 713, my Papa, great approach. You're 12 miles from auger. Turn left to a heading of 180 to intercept the localizer. Maintain at or above 3,000 to your established. You're cleared for the ILS runway 15 approach.
180, 3,000 until established. Clear for the ILS 15 into Temple. 713, my Papa.
All right, let's forget the briefing and let's continue on with this.
You said go ahead and go 180?
180, yeah, until established. All right, let's skip the briefing. Let's go ahead and do our descent checklist and then our forward landing checklist as well.
Parameter set. Fuel system.
Let's swap it over to the left.
Should we go ahead and just do the before?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it before landing too, because we're about to get real busy here.
Point. Yeah, no.
Gray departure, 61901 Bravo's out of Toledo.
61901 Bravo, gray ident.
Right.
Okay.
And Patrick, grab the yoke, disconnect the autopilot. You're going to continue flying this heading until you intercept, and then we're going to do this one by hand.
Correction, 61901 Bravo, gray radar count, take 2 miles south of Toledo, ground altimeter 2991, and port 2 minutes prior to drop.
2991, and I'll call 2 minutes, 91 Bravo.
So it looks like we may have company, so I may break this approach off early.
Okay.
Cirrus 713, Mike Papa, gray approach traffic here, 11 o'clock, 8 miles. Parallel, actually, it looks like he's exact, right on final, opposite direction though, indicating 2,900. As you turn to final, he'll be at your 12 o'clock, about 7 miles.
Call.
Roger, we'll be looking. Actually, can we just break off the approach to the right?
Say again?
713, my Papa, can we break off the approach momentarily to the right about 10 degrees just so we make sure we don't hit him until we see him?
713, my Papa, I can give you a quick box around if you'd like, maybe add another 4 or 5 miles to your flight.
Yeah, sure, that'll be fine. 713, my Papa.
3, Mike Papa, turn right heading 270.
Right heading 270, thank you. 3, my Papa.
Whoops.
Gray approach, Bonanza 307 Juliet Sierra, level 7,000.
307 Juliet Sierra, gray approach, gray altimeter is 29901.
29901, 7 Juliet Sierra.
Who the heck is this guy who's flying the approach in the exact reverse direction? At the same altitude too. Like he could not be in a more inconvenient spot if he tried.
So he'll just vector.
713 Mike Papa, turn left heading 150.
150, 713 Mike Papa.
Yeah, go ahead and go to 150. Yeah, he'll just box us around so we don't hit him. That is super inconvenient.
.309 Papa Alpha, the Temple Airport, you're 11 to 12 o'clock and 7 miles reported inside.
Looking for the field, 309 Papa Alpha.
309 Papa Alpha, observe one target about 2 miles south of the field, and he is southwestbound, indicating 1,600. Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
713 My Papa, turn left heading 090.
090, 713 My Papa.
38983, great approach, good afternoon, ground altimeter 29901. 713 Mike Papa on that 090 heading, that traffic will be your 12, we're coming up on your 11 o'clock, about 3 miles. He's still northwestbound, directly outbound on from the final, indicating 3,000.
Traffic inside 713 Mike Papa.
713 Mike Papa, Roger. So I've turned to intercept final here shortly.
Roger, 713 Mike Papa.
Alright. I got him in sight. Who the hell?
Why did he do that? Fly right over the runway at 3,000.
He took off, and for some reason
he took off.
Took off the opposite direction. I guess the winds are calm. For some
Cirrus
reason.
713 Mike Papa, Gray. You're now 5 miles from Margaret. Turn right to a heading of 120 to intercept the final. Correction, make it 130 to intercept the localizer. Maintain 3,000 to establish a cleared ILS runway 15 approach Temple.
130, 3,000 until established and clear for the localized, excuse me, the ILS 15 at Temple, 713 Mike Papa.
983, stand by.
That's still kind of weird, because who the heck takes off and then has
That's
nowhere to be?
3938, correction, Alliance 38983, climb and maintain 900,000.
Alright, we're going to maintain 3,000 until established, meaning we want to keep going forward until this needle comes in. Yep. And then when it does, we'll be established going to auger, and the altitude going to auger will be 1,800. So once it comes in, like it is right there, start to descend down to 1,800.
72 Alpha, Roger. 72 Alpha, I'll tell you what, if you'd like, you can stop your descent at
pull back more power. You're going to want to make it a hefty descent
or even 4,500 to keep you a little higher above that antenna down there. Roger.
Altitude.
713 Mike Papa, you can report your climb out on the published mist on this frequency. Change advisory frequency is approved. Be advised there is a Piper Cherokee about 2 miles east of the field, entering a left down into the turn left base.
We'll change to advisory frequency. We'll be looking out for the Cherokee and back with you on the mist, 713 Mike Papa.
Great. We're getting to 2 miles from the final approach fix. Let's go ahead and turn our fuel boost on, mixture rich.
Yeah, I already did.
Alright, good. And let's put our first 50 degrees of flaps.
Temple traffic, Cirrus 3 Mike Papa's on a 5 mile final, 16 on the ILS, Temple.
And let's hold 1,800 until we intercept that glide path. Alright, good, good. Glide path is coming in. Let's go ahead and pull back power. Come down with it.
Overflying midfield at 2,800. Gonna fly over and then enter in a right teardrop 417. No, for 20.
Alright, looking good, looking good. You got yourself a glide path. Good speed, following the localizer very well. You're doing really good on the approach so far.
Double traffic, Cirrus 3 Mike Papas and a 3-mile final for 1-5. We'll be doing a low approach, and we have the overhead traffic in sight. We'll be sure to stay out of your way. Temple.
Temple traffic, I got John side also 309 Papa Alpha. Stay out your way.
Alright, flight path is a little bit above you. Let's hold altitude for a second. Alright, and as soon as you put in that correction, let's come back down with it. Very nice.
Getting close to the decision altitude.
We'll keep going all the way to decision altitude. We still got 100 feet to see the runway. Go down with a glide path, go down with a glide path. Keep your nose down.
Minimums.
There's the minimums.
Minimums.
Okay. Push forward on the throttle.
Yeah.
Full power, toga button, start climbing.
Double traffic, Cirrus 3 Mike Papas going missed on the ILS 15 Temple.
Very good.
Temple traffic, Archer 309 Papa Alpha, going to fly over midfield at 2,800, then enter right teardrop for left downwind 120.
Nice, I think we
traffic.
can put our flaps up now. Alright, keep that climb going.
Double traffic, Cirrus 3 Mike Papa performing the published miss on the ILS. Final call, Temple.
Alright, nice, very nice. You did kind of lose the glide path at the end. It gets super sensitive at the end, so if you catch even the smallest deviation of that glide path, you want to catch it early or else it gets away real quick.
Okay.
But overall, you stayed within a 1 dot deflection, so really not bad for the first drive. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and contact Gray.
Gray approach, Cirrus 713 Mike Papa on the missed approach, ILS 15.
713 Mike Papa, approach, ident.
Ident 3 Mike Papa.
And I'll tell you what, Patrick, let's use the autopilot for this. So put navigation mode and tell it to climb up to right.
713 Mike Papa, radar contact 2 miles south of Temple Airport, 1,800 feet, and report established and holding.
Report established, 713 Mike Papa.
Alright, great. And now you'll notice GPS is going to take us up here, and it's already drawn out the radial for us.
Okay. 4572 Alpha, did you report cancellation of IFR with the last controller?
And you have correctly bugged your altitude of 3,600. Very nice.
Alright, sir. Just let me know. Seven two Alpha, roger. IFR cancellation received. Maintain VFR. I can hold on to you for about another 13 miles. Yes, sir. That's fine. You still want to talk to Austin? All right, then yeah. Once I get rid of you, you can just plan to squawk a VFR at the boundary.
All right, great. So we're going to hold over Conroe. We're going to use this hold to give us time to get set up for Gray. So let's start looking at Gray and doing things like, at the very least, we can get the weather for Gray before we go there.
Robert Gray Army Airfield, information Delta, weather at 1856 Zulu, automated observation, wind 180 at 7, visibility 10, 6,500 scattered. Temperature 35. Dew point 18. Altimeter 29993. Pressure altitude plus 1006. Density altitude plus 3770. Runway 15 in use. Expect visual approach. Runway 15. Rotating beacon in continuous operation. Taxiway Bravo 1 closed. Taxiway.
We're going to do ILS 15.
We are going to do the ILS 15 according to the ATIS, and we're going to do the published mist on that one as well.
Okay.
And this is exactly what the mist approach is for, so you can plan your next move. We couldn't make it to Temple, let's see if we can make it to Gray.
Okay. So we're going to do the ILS. Should I brief it now or wait?
Let's actually, I think we're going to have enough time going on the way there, especially if we use the autopilot. So I'm going to hand you back the comms. Go ahead and tell Gray that you would like to start, or you would like the ILS 15 at Gray Airport with the published mist. And that you have weather information. What was that? Delta. They're going to want to know that too.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Gray.
Yeah, you're going to tell Gray Approach that you have information Delta at Gray, and you'd like to do the ILS 15 with the published mist.
Okay. Gray Approach, Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa. We have information Delta. We'd like to do the ILS 15 at Gray with the published mist, please.
Boy 4177, Gray departure, radar contact.
Oh, great. Somebody else talked.
713 Mike Papa, Roger, climb, maintain 4,000, fly heading 280, vectors for the ILS, Gray.
You got it?
4,000, fly 80, 713 Mike Papa.
Heading at 280.
280, 713 Mike Papa. Heading 80. And then how do I break out of this?
Oh, you can just put it on heading mode.
Okay.
And now it's no longer following the GPS.
713 Mike Papa, after completion of the ILS at Gray, you can execute the published mist approach.
We'll execute the published mist approach after Gray, 713 Mike Papa.
Okay. Let's also program the flight level change up to 4,000. Alright, great. So we've broken out of the hold. We've determined what our alternate's going to be. And
now we can program it?
Yes, let's program it.
4572 Alpha, you are familiar with the antenna at 12 o'clock, 4 miles.
That's somebody else.
72 Alpha, roger, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, figure change approved, have a good day.
Gray Approach, 901 Bravo, 2 minutes to drop.
Attention all aircraft in the vicinity of Toledo Airport, paragraph operations will commence.
Yep, he just started vectoring us.
Go ahead and activate it?
Yep, because he's already started vectoring us. Good, we done it.
Okay, so
before you do your briefing, go ahead and cruise out the airplane here momentarily.
Doing the ILS 15, got the local weather, got the ILS as 111.1, which is in there. We're talking to Gray Approach right now, which is on a different frequency than what this published, but that's okay. We're gonna go to, he's gonna vector us in. Final approach fix is Pollard at 1,500. We're gonna...
no, in fact. The little X.
4177, contact Fort Worth Center, 127.15. Good day.
That little X right there is over Napchi. Napchi's your final approach fix.
Oh.
Right over here, yeah.
Yeah. Napchi's the
final approach fix, and you'll notice that's where we...
Yeah. Oh, it says IAF. I thought that was intermediate.
That's initial approach fix. So, Napchi, this ILS happens to have a procedure turn. Okay. So you can start the approach at Napchi and do the procedure turn. But if you're not, if you're not doing the procedure turn, then Napchi is just your final approach fix, because that's where this X is. So there are certain points that are both an initial approach fix to do a procedure turn and the final approach fix.
Okay.
Because you cross them twice, one on the way out and one on the way in.
Alright, so Napchi at 2,900 be our final approach fix. We're going to descend down to the runway but not touch the runway. We're going to go mist at 1,220. And to go mist, we climb to 2,000, then climb right, turn to 3,000, direct to the AGJ VOR and hold, which is Gooch Springs.
Okay, approach 901 Bravo, jumpers away.
Attention all aircraft in the vicinity of Toledo Airport. Paradrop operations are in progress below 11,000 feet.
Our briefing is complete. We got the weather. We got the approach loaded up.
38983, contact Fort Worth Center 127.15. Good day.
With the local establishment. We're all set. Look at us, and we got like 15 miles to spare.
Time for a drink.
I can't even take a sip of water. Look at you, Patrick, just showing off. It does add a certain amount of workload, though, doesn't it? Actually filing IFR.
Especially when these are so close together. Doesn't give you a whole lot of time to switch gears.
Yeah, and the problem with your check ride is that it's going to have a lot of close together approaches, so you're going to have to be real smart as to how you use your holds.
Wow.
Yeah. But even then, it's manageable. Whenever you get into the rhythm of things of getting the weather, asking for the approach, briefing and loading and all that stuff, once you get into the rhythm of it, it all happens super fast. The last guy I sent on a check ride, his check ride was from Georgetown to Skylark, from Skylark to Gray. He did an approach here, then he did an approach here, and then he went back.
That's just too close.
No, that's the type of check ride you're going to get.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you actually have to go up into the hold to give yourself time, right?
I don't remember if he did the hold or not. I don't remember if he did the hold. Like Temple, going to Temple and doing the hold is pretty generous. You get to do all of that. We got the weather here, and then we got
901 Bravo, change to advisor, frequency approved, see ya.
See ya, 901 Bravo.
And then we got this whole leg to plan it out. And look, and it's identified, so it's working.
Yep.
Also, part of the short distances is really to test your ability to prioritize. Because every time, especially in very busy days in IFR, you're going to have to prioritize something over the other thing. You always have to just sacrifice your aviation. You know, it's just the whole classic aviate, navigate, communicate.
Right.
Make sure the airplane's going to where you want it to. Make sure the autopilot's set up how you want it. Then worry about where you're going. Then at the very end, talk to Gray. Alright, this one I'm going to let you fly it however you want it. I just want you to try to do it all by yourself.
okay?
That's alright. If we're having trouble, I'll just jump in. Don't worry about it. I just want to see how you do it. Oh my goodness. That's the Skylark marker we're flying over. Here, turn the marker back on, because it is going to be, actually this one doesn't have a marker. Still, keep it on just because it is useful. It's just kind of annoying if you're flying over unknown markers.
He's going to turn us out on the same course we come back in on, right?
Yeah, he's going to turn us outbound, and then he's going to have us intercept this.
Oh, okay, so we'll fly over this course.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what he's trying to do is get us further away from the restricted area. He's probably going to want us on the west side of the localizer.
Can I go ahead and do the descent?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what the altimeter was, I'll grab it again.
Altitude plus 1024, density altitude plus 4007. Runway 15 in use. Expect visual approach, runway 15. Rotating beacon in continuous operation. Taxiway Bravo 1 closed. Taxiway Bravo between taxiway Echo and approach end, runway 33 closed. Taxiway Golf closed. Refueling lane 1 closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information Echo. Robert Gray Army Airfield, information Echo. Weather at 1956 Zulu. Automated observation. Wind 190 at 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 7,000. Temperature 37. Dew point 18. Altimeter 29091. Pressure altitude.
For 713 Mike Papa, turn right heading 330, descend and maintain 3000.
Right to 330, descend and maintain 3000, 713 Mike Papa.
Papa Alpha, great approach, ground altimeter 2990. And did you say you were on a different frequency? Yes, sir. Got you loud and clear. Scotland 3100 Romeo, grade approach, ground altimeter 2990, and copy the light or moderate chop. Seven 713 Mike Papa, turn right heading 060.
Right heading 060, 713 Mike Papa. Oops. I think we're good.
Yep, we are.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a checklist here.
Okay.
Seatbelt's good. Pump on. Mixture full rich. Autopilot is recorded.
309 Papa Alpha, grade approach, squawk 0147.
Did you do it early because you knew you were going to get busy?
Yeah, I
okay,
want to get it out of the way.
Good call. Good call.
I'm in a MOA.
Yay. Oh, heck, just give it a second. We'll be in the
309 Papa Alpha, radar contact, 5 miles south of Temple Airport, 4,500 feet, maintain VFR.
We'll be in the restricted, right?
713 Mike Papa, you're 5 miles from the final approach. Fixed turn right heading 120, maintain 3000 until established. Cleared ILS 15 approach.
Heading 120, maintain 3000 until established for the ILS approach. 713 Mike Papa. Did I do it right? Say it all right?
Yep, at the very... The only thing that you missed is at the very end you want to say clear for the ILS 15. So the heading, the altitude, and then say clear for the ILS.
Okay.
But you're doing good so far. It's all looking good. He did clear you. So what button do you want to push now?
I was going to hit the...
No, it's not that one.
Well, the approach, right?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, because that gives it permission to intercept the localizer and the glide slope.
Archer 423 Papa Alpha, there's traffic at your 1 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, 4,800 feet.
And we're going to
VFR,
Namche, so how low can we be now that we're established?
At Namche, 2,900.
Right, cool. Papa Alpha is traffic at your 1 o'clock, 4 miles, northbound 5,500 feet.
And you can program a vertical speed descent of about 100 feet per minute, maybe 200, just to get us down there.
713 Mike Papa, contact tower.
Contacting tower, 713 Mike Papa.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and, oh, you got it. 120. Yep.
Great tower.
Yep, great tower, 3 Mike Papa, inbound on the ILS 15.
Great tower, Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa, inbound on the ILS 15 for the missed approach.
November 713 Mike Papa, Great Tower, check wolf down, wind 100 at 5, runway 15, cleared low approach.
Cleared for low approach on runway 15, 713 Mike Papa.
Alright, what's next, Patrick? What's next?
So now I gotta slow it down to 50.
Okay.
Once we get to Namche, I'm gonna put in 1 notch of flaps. I'm gonna clear it down to the 12,200 as well, once we get to Namche.
You actually want to do your flaps right now, before you intercept the glide path?
Yeah, 2 miles, that's right.
That way you're not descending and adding flaps at the same time.
I'm at 50 with the flaps. Just a little over a mile, but it should have been 2. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine, we still had plenty of times. Alright, there's the glide slope intercept.
Yep.
You're going to want to squeeze back the power to 25, that way it slows down to 100. Now that we've intercepted the glide slope. And you're right, your altitude bug can now go to your missed approach altitude.
Okay. Oh, to the missed approach?
Right, yes. Introduce a little bit more power, it's going to get slow on you. And by the missed approach altitude, I mean 3,000.
Oh, all the way up?
Yep, 3,000.
Okay, so at 12,200, I'm going to level off at that. I'm going to turn the autopilot off, right?
Oh heck, you don't even have to go. You don't even have to turn off the autopilot. You could go missed with the autopilot.
How do you do that?
With the toga button.
Oh, push just toga. Hit the toga?
Yeah. Push toga, full power, and then it'll do the miss for you.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do then.
I guess we did touch down and yeah. We haven't seen this yet. Yeah. That was going to be exciting.
So, in that case, would I go full power after I hit toga or before still?
You want to start advancing, you want to push toga as you're advancing to full power. Yeah, so it all happens almost on the same motion.
You want me to go all the way down to 12.2?
Oh yeah. We're going to use every bit of this approach to try to see the runway.
Okay, 12,200. I do not see the runway.
Toga button.
Minimums.
Forward.
Minimums.
There you are. The airplane's going to start climbing. good. You can start bringing your flaps up.
Airspeed 600.
Got that. The autopilot's going to handle it. Great. Now let's put it on navigation mode. And let's program our flight level climb. And let's bring the speed to, that's right, 96. Cool. And that's all you got to do. The autopilot will do the rest of the mess for you. You can see it already has a climb to 2,000. It already has that right turn to Gooch Springs.
November 713, Mike Papa, contact departure.
Contacting departure, 713 Mike Papa. Great departure, Cirrus number 713 Mike Papa. We just did the missed approach. We're at 2,000, up to 3,000 to Gooch Springs.
713 Mike Papa, great departure, ident.
Ident, 713 Mike Papa.
Here's some more right rudder.
713 Mike Papa, your radar contact a mile south of Gray Army Airfield. Report established and holding at Gooch Springs.
We'll report when holding at Gooch Springs, 713 Mike Papa.
Not bad, pretty painless, right?
Yeah.
Envoy 4132, descend and maintain 3,000.
It will. Just remember that your flaps happen every time before it.
I like spaced it on the flaps, I'll admit it. I like forgot I even had it, man. So much was going on in my head. So,
yeah.
I noticed I was getting slow. I should have realized that.
And the reason you want that is because if you add the flaps while you're descending, it just balloons you up like crazy, and it makes it all that much harder to hold that glide slope. It's just easier if you slow down, add the flaps first, and then come down with the glide slope.
Right.
But overall, not bad. Okay, so let's use this mist to get ready to do one last approach at Georgetown.
We're leaving 16,000 for 13,000.
King Air 98
so you can use the hold to get your frequencies, the weather, all that stuff.
2990, 90 Whiskey Pop.
Sounds good.
It's interesting to me when students tell me they have so much on their head, because you look so calm, Patrick. You look so at peace.
My brain was going like...
Just a million miles an hour?
Yeah.
Well, I'm relaxed. I feel good. You look good.
Thanks.
But I'm sure your head's full right now.
4132, do you want to fly that heading for a little longer for your descent, or are you good to go direct to the airfield? 4132, roger, clear direct gray.
He didn't clear us at a higher altitude, right? Just 3,000.
He just told us to publish mist, so whatever it says.
Number 98 Whiskey Pop, descend and maintain 6,000.
Going down to 6,000, 98 Whiskey Pop.
Go ahead and switch tanks.
Alright. Nice job, Patrick. So we have a nice hold over there. The autopilot's flying us. Let your brain breathe for a second and take your time. Right. We have all the time in the world to go back to Georgetown.
Alright, sounds good. Have a nice little break.
Yeah, nice little
Get a
break
drink of water.
Yeah.
assuming we're going to be still landing 1-8.
423 Papa
Well,
Alpha,
heck, let's get the
contact
weather.
Waco approach 126.12.
Let's see if we can get a confirmation on that.
Alright.
Rain 1/2 mile east of the airport, 156 feet AGL. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. All IFR aircraft notify ground of your direction of flight out initial contact. All aircraft requiring air run notify ground. Contact, you have whiskey.
Thanks, sir. Onboard 4132, cleared visual approach 15, contact tower.
Georgetown Airport information, whiskey. 19056 Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 8, visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 36, dew point 18, altimeter 29904. Visual approaches in use, arriving and departing runway 18. Notice to airmen, construction crane, 1.5 miles east of the airport.
126.12.
We're going to do the RNAV for 1-8.
Alright, sounds good.
I'm going to fly to Dagu. Go.
Great departure, 61901 Bravo is out of Salado.
61901 Bravo, departure ident.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
61901 Bravo, radar contact.
It takes forever to line those up.
Yeah, especially when the airplane's shaking around.
Call 2 minutes prior to drop, now on Bravo.
So I can't load anything in because it'll mess up the.
It will.
Yeah. I'll just wait till we're in the hold.
Alright.
And then I'll ask them. Do I have to ask them? No. I don't ask them for the RNAV for Georgetown, do I?
Again, this is a very short leg between here and Georgetown. I would ask them for direct Dagu for the RNAV.
Okay.
They can't clear you for the approach. Only Austin can do that, but they can at least help you, getting that way.
Right.
I'm gonna zoom out. There's actually. Oh, he's landing at 9 passes.
Great approach, reach 659 heavy, 16.5, descending 13,000, information echo.
Reach 659, heavy gray approach, gray, correction, expect a visual approach 15.
659, we'd like to request the ILS 15 if we could.
Yeah, no problem, expect the ILS approach 15.
659.
And he told us to report when established. We're crossing the VOR, so go ahead and tell him that you're established in the hold.
Great approach, Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa. We're established in the hold at Gooch Springs.
713 Mike Papa, roger, and advise when you're ready to depart the hold. Expect no delay.
We'll advise.
We'll advise 713 Mike Papa.
Cool. He's essentially saying whenever you're ready, you can let him know.
Just for planning purposes for 3 Mike Papa, do you guys plan to go back to Georgetown after this?
Yeah, we want to go back to Georgetown via Dagu for the RNAV for 1-8.
All right, thanks.
Alright, great. So do you have any more planning to do?
What's that?
Do you have any more planning to do? Anything else you want to do in between here and Georgetown? Because if you're set to go, I'm ready to. You're good?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So go ahead and tell them that you're ready to go direct Daegu.
Great approach, this is Cirrus, November 713 Mike Papa. We're ready to go direct to Daegu.
713 Mike Papa, roger. Climb maintain 4000, clear direct Daegu.
Climb and maintain 4000, clear direct to Daegu. Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa.
Alright, so let's go to our procedures and get that, oh yeah, the altitude as well.
Yeah, 659 is looking for lower.
659, you're still in wake.
If you're going to give it the climb,
20
you want to
miles, we'll
increase
see
the
if I can
power
get
as
that
well.
coordinated with them.
That way it doesn't underspeed.
Reach 659, heavy descend and maintain 6000.
13,000 for 6,000, reach 659 heavy, thanks.
Nine eight Whiskey Papa, contact Houston Center 134.2, good day.
Okay, going to 34-2, 98 with Pop.
Couple mistakes, but
we got it.
It's good to make those kind of mistakes though, with you here.
It is. It is. I think that's what the training's all about.
And I didn't know like if I was supposed to rush programming it in, so I kind of felt a little rushed. Maybe that's normally I would probably slow it down a little and not rush the altitude till I was already headed there.
Right.
Would that be okay?
That would have been okay too.
Oh, okay.
Especially if you're still in the hold, you're still in the confines of that altitude. So as long as you're holding the altitude of the hold, you're not going to hit anything. You're not going to run into any trouble. Really.
Good afternoon, Gray Approach.
That altitude.
2957 Lima.
The latest I want you to climbing to that altitude is when you're departing the hold.
Gray Approach. Good afternoon, ground altimeter 2989er.
2989.
Now there's traffic in the area and they tell you climb to this altitude because of traffic, then you're in a little bit of rush. But if it's just obstacle clearance, as long as you're following the rules of the hold, you're fine.
Right. Okay. Now that we're on our way to Daegu, got the weather.
Right. We're probably going to talk to Austin next, so I would load up Austin approach on the Radio 1 standby. And on the Radio 2, I would actually load up Georgetown ground, since this time we're going to need ground.
Alright.
Number 3100 Romeo, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, fixed change approved. Have a great day.
We're going to fly to Daegu at 4,000. We're going to descend down to 3,100 at Silu. And then at Silu, we're going to descend down to 2,400 at Bennu, which is our final approach fix. And there we should pick up the glide slope.
Right.
At least the simulated one this one has, right?
No, this is a real one, because you have LPV, you have vertical guidance.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we're going to descend down towards the runway. Our decision altitude is 1,040 feet. If we do not see the runway at 1,040 feet, we're going to go mist. Mist, we're going to climb to 1,300. Then climb left turn to 3,000 direct to Dart and hold at Dart.
Alright, let's read the notes too.
circling runway 29, not authorized at night. The Barrow, we already got the Barrow. We're above 54C. The lighting is 120225.
Okay. And none of those apply because it's not nighttime and we have lost, so we're pretty dope. So even your briefings have gotten a lot more straightforward. You're learning to look for what you need.
Right.
You know, you're learning what you need. You need your frequencies, how are you starting it, how are you finishing it, what do you do if you don't see the runway? Is there any weird stuff that gets in the way?
So the cool thing is...
59 heavy, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, read 659er.
So the cool thing is, since we're flying IFR, they're just going to continuously hand us off all the way to Georgetown, right?
Yep, all the way down to the ground.
Okay, cool. I don't have to make that cold call like I do on VFR.
Oh, no. Greg already knows we're coming in.
So whenever record.
Oh, that's impressive. Yeah, you brought your charger this time, right?
Yeah, I had it last time, but I forgot to. Occasionally, if you don't hit the power button, once it's fully charged, this turns off, and then that drains. Or if this turns off and the battery bumps out, I need to figure out a way to make sure it doesn't bump out. Because you have to have the door off to hook the battery, recharge to it.
Is there like a piece of tape you could put on there?
Probably. And I made the wrong decision to even look at that when we were on the last flight. I won't do that again. If we were like here, it wouldn't be a big deal. But
we were on the final approach.
On critical phases, yeah, I'm not going to mess with that camera.
How'd you like the ILSs?
I like them. Still learning, you know, but it's good. I think what's throwing me is, for some reason, with the dot, I'm thinking kind of backwards, like normally with other stuff, like if it's below, then I don't know. I'm thinking like sometimes I'm thinking opposite. Like if it's below, I need to go up to bring it back up or something.
You mean like instead of interpreting that yellow line as you, you're interpreting the dot as you.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen before. It looks like you've been getting a handle of it, but tell you what, just so we can make sure, let's fly this one. When we get on final, we'll turn off the autopilot so you can hand fly it.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That way we don't get confused moving forward.
Yeah, this was a lot to take in between these two flights, Thursday and today. So I've got a little bit of time to review them all and practice them in sim and do some more studying and get prepared for our next flight.
Yeah. That's the thing about instrument too, it's so much different from your VFR flying that everything just comes at you. Like, your brain should be moving a million miles an hour because it's learning so many things as it goes forward.
Yeah.
Because everything is new.
3 Mike Papa, contact Austin approach 119.0, good day.
Over to Austin approach, 713 Mike Papa, have a good day.
Caribbean Hill, Foxtrot, no traffic observed, intentional aircraft parachute jump over Fentress 14,500.
For this one, just check it
Centurion 7 Mike contact.
Just check it with your altitude with Austin. They should know the rest.
7.1, good day.
27-1 for San Antonio. Thank you.
Austin approach, Cirrus N713 Mike Papa with you at 4,000.
713 Mike Papa, Austin approach, advise information whiskey at Georgetown, and understanding looking for the RNAV to 18.
Yes, we have information whiskey and we're doing the RNAV for 18, 713 Mike Papa.
3 Mike Papa, clear direct Salu, and you can cross Salu at 4,000, cleared RNAV runway 18 approach to Georgetown.
Cleared direct to Salu at 4,000, cleared for ILS RNAV for 18, 713 Mike Papa.
Alright, cool.
Alright, 3 Mike Papa, this be a full stop for you?
Full stop.
Full stop.
3 Mike Papa, thank you. And just keep your speed up a little bit for me, traffic following you from the east.
We'll keep our speed up, 713 Mike Papa.
They threw a doozy at us. We have to go to our flight plan and skip over to the next point, pushing on the FMS.
Roger, 822 Sierra at 2004, 3,500.
Pushing on the FMS.
Senior 602
Let the large go to the right
contact
to
3 miles
Salute
south of Luling,
and push
altimeter
direct.
29990.
And then enter twice.
22 Sierra.
Number 2822 Sierra Austin,
We're
departure
skipping
ident.
deck and going direct Salute just like he said.
Okay.
Number 22 Sierra radar contact half mile east of Georgetown. What's your on-course heading?
On-course heading is to the north to Hearn. I mean, to McGregor Executive.
Roger, I'm unfamiliar with that. Do you have an on-course heading about what it is?
Nice job thinking ahead.
Go to the checklist too.
Oh, 018, 220.
220, thanks.
Arch Delta 966, 2,200, climbing 4,000, heading 190.
966, Austin departure radar contact, climb maintain 12000, turn right direct payday.
Right turn direct payday, climb 12000, Delta 966.
It was bumpy today.
Yeah. Alright, one more small thing we could do is go to radio 2 and swap the ground frequency to the active. That way when we land, we just need one button. Alright, good.
81 Foxtrot, change advisor frequency approved.
So when I call Greg, do I just say,
inbound on the RNAV 18.
Inbound on the RNAV 18, okay.
And then he will most likely tell you or report the final approach fix. Final approach fix being Vinu in this case. Yep, Vinu.
And I don't know how pilots used to do it without ForeFlight. This makes it so much easier.
One of us would be scrolling through that little book of approaches. We wouldn't have the GPS approaches either. We'd have to be doing like a GPS or something. Or excuse me, we'd have to be doing like a VOR or an ILS.
Vertical track.
Departure Scout 2950, 1800, climb 4000, heading
We're
190.
going to ignore the vertical track. You told us to cross at 4000.
Departure radar contact, turn right, heading 300, climb and maintain 12000.
Right turn 300, climb maintain 12000, Scout 2950.
So once we get to
Delta
Salute,
966, connect Houston Center 134.2.
134.2, Delta 966.
once we get to Salute, we can descend to 2,400, right?
Piper 40 Romeo, contact San Antonio approach 127.1.
127.1, 240 Romeo.
I don't even remember noticing that. That's nice.
Yeah. So it'll show it to you right there. It also give you that little ding whenever we reach minimums. I'm sure you've noticed.
Right, yeah, I've noticed
she said
that.
minimums.
Yep. So, will he hand us off at Salute, right around Salute?
Somewhere around there he's going to tell you swap to tower frequency. Anywhere between Salute to the final approach fix.
Okay.
SkyWest 2950, clear direct to LOL.
Direct LOL, Scout 2950.
That'll be you. Yeah.
That'll be me.
SkyWest, right?
I can't believe that Sam told me you only have,
Kilo, we can cancel.
Sam told me you only have 3 motor butts here.
Verify you're going
And I was
to
like, holy crap.
Lima Hotel Bravo.
Like, it's coming quick.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming a lot quicker than I thought it was.
Departure Skywest 3461, leaving 2000, climbing 4000, heading 190.
Skywest 3461, also departure to contact, turn right direct payday, climb and maintain 12000.
Take another check ride, Jesus.
Right turn direct payday and 12000, Skywest 3461.
November 2 Sierra, Roger. I have heard about a 70 heading. I'm showing you about a 10 or 20 heading. November Kilo, just one target north of Horseshoe Bay, indicating 1,900. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Kilo, thanks a lot.
Skywest 2950, contact Houston Center 134.2.
34.2, Skywest 2950.
Austin approach, Archer 822 Sierra, sorry about that. I'm actually going to McGregor.
So probably Papa Whiskey Golf?
Yes.
Alright, nice job staying ahead. Go ahead and disconnect the autopilot and fly the rest of it by hand.
Okay. I get it established.
Alright.
November 22 Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles maneuvering. I believe it's a parachute jumper descending at a 4,000.
Okay, we'll be looking for that traffic, 22 Sierra.
22 Sierra, contact grade approach 120.07.
120.07, 22 Sierra.
Seatbelts. Fuel pump on. Mixture. Okay.
Here 692, traffic 3 miles to the north. Looks like they're moving northbound though, indicating 3,300. Potential aircraft jumping out of 14,500 in the vicinity of Lulu. Scout 3461, contact Houston Center 134.2.
134.2, Scout 3461.
That's typically they swamp us by now.
Mike Papa, are we alright to swap frequencies?
Who's looking for a frequency change?
713 Mike Papa.
3 Mike Papa, from the Georgetown Tower now, good day.
Over to Tower, thank you for the help, 3 Mike Papa.
Alright, go ahead and call.
Georgetown Tower, Cirrus November 713 Mike Papa, with you for the RNAV 18.
713 Mike Papa, Georgetown Tower, runway 18, clear land.
Clear land, runway 18 for the RNAV 18. I got a little tongue-tied there for a second.
Call could have just been clear land 18.
Tower, Archer 931 Golf on the RNAV 18.
I keep going down to 2400. We want to be at 24 by the final approach fix.
Runway 18, 86 ray, altimeter 2992.
Will report final approach fix 931 Golf.
So that's cool, we didn't have to report, the other guy does.
Yeah. Alright. And we're at final approach fix, let's get in our flaps.
Georgetown Tower, 18 Lima Whiskey, run up complete.
Cool. And that glide path is quickly approaching. Let's make sure we intercept it and stay with it.
Hold short, runway 18 Lima Whiskey.
Hey, Georgetown Tower, Archer 931 Golf has X-ray.
Archer 31 Golf, roger.
Altitude.
18 Lima Whiskey, George Centaur, you ready to go?
Just finishing up the checklist, so should be going in a few moments. 1 Lima Whiskey.
Houston Tower, 18 Lima Whiskey, ready for takeoff.
18 Lima Whiskey, George Centaur, no delay departure, roll runway 11, clear for takeoff, traffic's 2 mile final, runway 18.
No delay departure, roll 1 Lima Whiskey, clear to takeoff, runway 11.
Take off your goggles. Put in the
Okay, runway in sight.
Yep, put in your second notch flaps.
Good notch.
Follow the glide path until the minimums. Oh my goodness.
Minimums.
At minimums.
Okay, good. Proceed forward. Let's stick the landing because that's Cessna's freaking taking off the other runway.
Here, 713 Mike Papa getting fuel, or back to park.
Back to Genesis.
Turn right, runway 29, taxi parking, monitor ground.
Right on 29, monitor ground, 713 Mike Papa.
Pull the yoke up, slow it down.